Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth and welcome back to ElsieDIY. So in this video, I'm going to be making some really cute doll shoes. I actually just realized my channel is called ElsieDIY and I have yet to do a DIY video, which is kind of stupid. So I'm going to be doing my first ever DIY video in this video. So let's just jump right on in. So first of all, before we begin into any of the crafting, I'm just going to put this white piece of computer paper down kind of as a protective surface. Because, yeah, I just made this background and I don't want it to get ruined. Okay, so I have some of this cardstock and I'm just going to use my doll and trace around the foot. This is kind of hard without a doll stand. There we go. Okay, so that's about how I want the shape of the foot. So now we're just going to cut this out. Okay, so here is our little pattern for our shoe. It's just slightly curved, just a little bit, not even enough to notice. This is going to be a flat shoe, just a platform shoe, so this is exactly what we're looking for. And here's some white foam that I got at Walmart. You can buy it in a really big pack, or you can buy it at any craft store, I guess. And we're just going to take our pattern and trace around that, making two of them. And now all you're going to need is a strip of some white foam. Yeah, that's what it's called. I forgot. Okay, so you're just going to take some of that and you're going to put your pattern on top of that and just cut it out and make two of them. Okay, so now we have two pieces that are almost exactly the same size. I'm not good at explaining crafts at all, so just bear with me about that. I'm just not very good at explaining things, and I'm also very messy when it comes to painting or crafting. So yeah. So we're just going to set these aside for later. And now the fun part comes, a piece of cardboard. No, I'm just kidding. I hate cutting cardboard. I hate it. Just because I have to use an X-Acto knife. And I've almost chopped my fingers off like 5 times using one. So yeah, while that's being said, my channel is intended for ages 13 and up, not for children, because this is very dangerous. So yeah. Honestly, I can work way better off camera, so I'm just gonna trace around these two pieces of foam onto the cardboard, and I'm gonna repeat that probably 6 times. So yeah, let's get started with that. Okay, so I have very roughly traced out 6 of these patterns for the shoe, or pieces for the shoe, including this little guy right here. And then I'm going to cut out the rest of these and we'll move on with the shoemaking. Okay, whew, the hard part is finally over. It makes my thumb so tired to cut with scissors. Yeah, I don't trust that X-Acto knife. Or not that I don't trust it, I don't trust me with it. So, okay, so we've got these 6 pieces ready to go. And we have the 2 white ones as well. Okay, now taking 3 pieces of our cardboard, you're going to stack and glue them together. Okay, so we have stacked the 3 pieces of cardboard together to make a tall platform, and now we're going to take this bottom piece and also glue it to the bottom. And now you're just going to repeat the same process on the other side. Okay, so we are done with both sides now. It's 3 pieces of cardboard on each shoe and 1 piece of the foam sheet. Craft foam. So these are a pair of my shoes. See, it's the white on the bottom and then there is some brown cork on top, but unfortunately I didn't have any of the cork. So we're just going to take a little bit of some brown acrylic paint and paint on top of this layer. Okay, so while we let these dry, I'm going to get out this awesome twine I found at a craft store a while back, and it wasn't very expensive. I actually don't remember where I got it, but it is so useful when you're making crafts. I just love using this stuff so much. Okay, so I just cut off 3 strands of the twine about 6 inches long, and then we're just going to braid these into a nice long braid. And I also found out that it really helps when you tape them down to your surface, so it will be much easier to braid. So now we've got a nice braid made out of the twine, and you're going to repeat this again. But before we glue down the twine onto the shoes, there is one more step we have to do before we continue to do that. You're going to cut a thin strip out of some black craft foam, just a really thin one. Don't make it too thick. Maybe I should have measured that. That's actually a little bit big, so I'm going to actually cut this in half. Okay, so now just take your hot glue gun and glue it where you want your strap to be. And hold it down. And also, just a side note, you're going to want to make sure that it fits your doll's foot snugly so the shoe will not fall off. And then just trim off the excess. And I have just repeated that again on the other side. And now we're just going to begin gluing the braid all the way around the shoe. actually decided that made it really, really bulky. That just made it so bulky. So I'm going to add another layer of the white foam on the bottom because you can't really see it. So I actually decided to get rid of the white foam on the bottom because I think this looks a lot better. It was just kind of too bulky and too much, so I think this actually looks a lot more realistic. So I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Okay, so now I'm done with the other shoe, and I actually adore how they turned out. I love it, and I think it's very, very summery, and it's a very beachy look, and I just really overall love the look of these shoes. And I just love everything about these sandals. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you think about this DIY. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to ring the bell so you won't miss a video. Thank you so much for watching. Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. Bye!